I'm Mark Dresner, and this is the Research Insider, brought to you by the Future of Consumer Intelligence Conference. Joining us today is Dinesh Mathew. He is a research analyst with Intel. Dinesh, welcome to the program.
Glad to be here, Mark.
Great to have you. Let's talk about velocity. What are your thoughts on how the industry can deliver impactful insights as timelines constrict?
The first area, and I'll start off with probably the most important, is to define the questions we're trying to answer, or define the hypotheses that we're trying to address. We need to do that quicker. We need to iterate in that area quicker. It needs to be a partnership between research agency and client. We just need to get to that point quicker. I think another area is then defining what is existing in the research space. There's been a lot of conversation around big data. That's part of this. Yes. So how do we get to understand what's out there to answer these questions? Do we need to actually go do more research? I think we need to get to that point quicker too, existing learning. Or can we perhaps get just as an effective an answer? There's this 80-for-20 rule. Can we do that with a smaller sample? Can we actually get our insights faster by fielding over shorter periods of time?
And it creates that innovation engine that you're looking for as well. Where is there room for improvement when it comes to the current partnership model that is typical for the industry? I won't say the standard, but typical. And what frustrates you the most?
What I have found typically frustrating, there's definitely great cases and research agencies that are better at this than others, for sure. But broadly speaking, I would say that I feel that the art or the management of the communication flow throughout a project needs to be improved. And research agencies need to be better about being proactive, about managing that communication flow versus being reactive and only addressing certain things once projects have gone down a bad path.
Right. And I think to your point, when we talk about partnerships, trust is very important. Yes. And so there's a leap of faith for them involved there if they are going to dog you and hound you.
Yes.
Well, you've given us quite a bit to think about, Dinesh, and I think that point about velocity is really where the industry is struggling right now. So I think you've given us some terrific insight into potential ways to start to make that change. And that concludes this episode of the Research Insider. I'm Mark Dresner, and you've just heard the Insight Scoop. Thanks.